guys, Brianna back with more games and activities to do this week. One activity I have in mind encompasses two things. One is our salt painting and the other one is our caterpillar race. I'm going to start off with the salt painting first because it does require some dry time. So all you'll need for this activity is a white sheet of paper or even construction paper. What you'll do is you'll take your white sheet of paper and make a design on it. As you can see, I already set mine because it did require some dry time. I did a design of a flower, and all you'll need to do to make your design is use the glue and draw out your design with the glue. You can also draw your design with a pencil first and then trace it with the glue. Once your design is glued and ready to go, you will take it and put it either in a bin or on a sheet of newspaper because you will be dumping it with salt and it will get a little messy. So all you'll do is you'll take your design, put it in a bin or on top of a sheet of newspaper, take some salt and just pour it over your painting. You'll want to make sure all the glue is covered and know what spots are showing. After that's done, you'll set aside your painting for about 10 to 15 minutes. If your glue is not dry by then, you can always take a blow dryer and just blow it on top so everything is firmed up and dry and ready for painting. As I let mine set a little bit longer, another fun activity you can do while you wait is do caterpillar races. All you'll need for this activity is a sheet of construction paper or even a sheet of white paper and some markers, a straw, and some scissors. So the first thing you'll do is take your sheet of paper and fold it just about an inch over to make a thin rectangle. Once you have that, you'll just take your scissors and cut along the line. Now once you have your thin rectangle, you'll go ahead and take it and fold it in half, like so. And then you're going to open it up again. And right where you see it's folded in the middle, you'll place your finger right there. And on each other side, you're going to fold it in half again. So I'm going to do the right side first and fold it once in half and a second time in half. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the left side. Fold it once in half and then fold it a second time in half. And then what I'm going to do is fold it together so it makes a nice little square. And then what you'll do next is take your scissors and round off the edges of the square. You want to be careful to only do a slight cut to the corners because if you cut all the way around, your caterpillar will fall apart. So you'll want to make sure it's just a tiny bit off each corner, just enough to make it look round. And then I'll scoot all this to the side. And then you have your caterpillar's body. And if you want to make your caterpillar shorter, you can just cut off each circle to the length you would like. As you can see, I made a long one and then I made a short one. So what you'll want to do is just make it to the length you prefer. And I'm just going to take 2 circles off this one to make this one a little bit shorter. And now what you'll want to do is make sure for the last 2 circles, they are folded outwards. So the body has an arc to it. And what you'll want to do next is design the caterpillar any way you want. If you want to add polka dots, swirls, flowers, anything you want to make your caterpillar stand out. I'm just going to add a smiley face to the front of my caterpillar. And then just draw some quick little polka dots all over his body. And then once you're done with that, you and your siblings, or if you on your own make multiple caterpillars, will just line them up. And then you can have caterpillar races by taking a straw and just blowing on the top of the body to make it look like it's inching along the way. And then you, your friends, your parents can race together as your painting's drying and see who wins in the caterpillar races. You can also make fun obstacle courses with blocks, plates, cups to go around and make your caterpillar race through the obstacle course. So that completes the caterpillar craft and game. And after that, you can go check on your salt painting and see if it's dry. You'll carefully be sure to lift it up and make sure any loose salt falls into the bin or onto your sheet of newspaper, whatever you're using, to make sure the mess is caught in one area. If you're also going to make multiple salt paintings, you can reuse the salt in the bin or on the newspaper to dust your new painting again. So once it's all dry and complete, you're going to go ahead and take your paint mixtures right up here. And I just added about 2 drops of paint and added a little bit of water to each one just to help the paint stay on the salt. So then what you'll do is use your paintbrush or sponge and just apply it to anywhere you'd like on your painting. And as you're doing that, you'll see how the salt grabs the paint and spreads it out pretty quick throughout your painting. And what's neat about this one is with it being more watercolor based and the salt being a hard base for it to capture, the colors mix together really well and don't require a lot of paint. So I'll just be sure to grab a lot of the water-based paint and just dab little droplets everywhere, and it spreads out evenly on its own. So once you have your whole painting done, it'll look like this at the end. All done, all the color spread out evenly, and you might see it seep through the paper just a little bit. What I recommend is after you're done painting the whole thing, taking the blow dryer again or leaving it outside just so the paint hardens really quick and doesn't seep through the paper as much. And that's it for all the crafts I have today. Have fun doing your salt paintings and then have fun racing all your fun little caterpillars today. Stay tuned for more fun games and crafts this week.